Taught you how to ride a bicycle? Who was there when you failed and hurt yourself? You scratched your
Maurice.
Yes.
Being
Yes.
a father is more than just teaching somebody to ride a bike. Coming to us from Stonecrest, Georgia, is 23-year-old Markia. You see, growing up, Markia always felt like an outcast in her own family. She says a lot of that negativity stemmed from the way her father, Maurice, treated her. You see, when Markia was just 11, listen to this, her mother, Rakia, revealed to her, Markia, that Maurice may not be her biological father. So today, Markia, Rukia, and Maurice have all joined us to finally uncover this DNA truth. So, before you were 11 years old, Markia, who was your father?
Maurice.
Maurice was your father.
He's always been my father.
He's always been your father, right?
Yes.
Although you did feel awkward, right, growing up, that you were kind of different than the other kids in the family?
I've always felt different. He's always treated me a little bit different than my other siblings.
Even when you're 5 and 6 years old, you notice the difference?
Yeah, I kind of noticed the difference. Like, if me and my sisters was, like, playing and we get into an argument, he will always blame me and things like that.
When you were 11, what did your mother tell you?
She told me that Maurice was not my father. It's a possibility of these two other men.
I can't imagine a more impressionable age than 11. And so, what was it like after that?
It was just really, really hard. Like, just changed my life a lot.
But then Maurice found out that your mother told you that, right?
Yeah, he did.
And what was his reaction?
He said that it always was a possibility that he knew that I wasn't his daughter.
He didn't treat you any differently than he did before, did he?
I mean, like, he just always treated me differently than my siblings. And when my mom told me that, like, I just, like, kind of, like, connected the dots in a sense.
Well, I always try to be fair with you and my other daughters. I give you all the love that I have within me. I would never hurt you. What did I tell you about 6 months ago when I was getting my will and last testaments together? Didn't I tell you that I was going to put you in that will and testament with your other siblings or whatever?
And what did you do at 16?
I left home, and then I got pregnant, and then I had a son.
I heard you told my producers that you felt you needed a child because you wanted unconditional love.
I wanted somebody to love me unconditionally, like how I would like to be loved.
Do you want Maurice to be your father?
Of course I do, because he's always been there. I don't know anybody else to, like, not be my father.
You think you look alike?
I don't. Not at all. I don't see any resemblance.
Is that one of the reasons why, when you were younger, you felt different?
I really didn't, like, put the dots together until I was older, and I looked at my sisters, and they all look just like him. I don't.
Did you hold this against your mother in any way from the age of 11 on?
Kind of, yeah, because I felt like if she felt like he wasn't my father, she should have been did this a long time ago. It should have not been up to me to get the answers. It should have been between them two.
I agree with Markia on that, simply because it's been 23 years, and I give you my unconditional love. Now all of a sudden, it's time to go through the drama. But like I say, no matter what this decision is, I'm going to always be there for you, baby.
Yeah, but Maurice, Maurice, she doesn't think it was unconditional love.
Yeah, I think he's in denial. I think he's in denial now. When I was younger, you got to admit, you did treat me a little differently from my sister.
Who taught you how to ride a bicycle? Who was there when you failed and hurt yourself? You scratched your leg. Who was there? I was.
We're talking about...
Who
you
cooked for you?
Yes, you were. Okay.
I was there at every address.
Yeah.
Oak Drive,
Maurice.
Belleville.
He's in
Maurice.
denial.
Yes.
Being a father is more than just teaching somebody to ride a bike.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
Yes.
the little things that count, Maury. You
I
know the
understand.
little
I
things,
understand.
right?
And when my other sisters, they used to go over his house, I didn't want to go over there because I didn't want to get, like, treated any differently. So I stayed at home with my mom every single weekend that they went over his house. I stayed at home.
You have, what now, 2 children?
Yes, I do.
And how do you treat your children? Do you think of the way you were treated versus how you treat your children?
Of course, because I love my kids hard, and I couldn't imagine doing anything like this to my kids.
Well, I want to talk to your mother about this. And Rakia now joins us from Atlanta, Georgia. Rakia, nice to have you with us. Why would a mother tell her child that her father wasn't her father at the age of 11? That's the most impressionable age I expect for a daughter. It definitely is for a son.
Because it was getting really bad. He was like mistreating her. He was just treating her different from the rest of the kids. And I felt like it was time to tell her.
Now knowing what happened to Markia from the age of 11 on up, do you regret telling her that?
No.
It's crazy.
No, wait a minute. Rakia, do you regret telling Markia that?
No, I don't.
Wow.
It's crazy because at that age, that broke my heart, and I think you know that.
Well, Markia.
And I told you I was sorry.
You did, Markia.
I felt like I should have been like a teenager, or like where I can understand or understood where it's coming from. I just felt like they put me in their adult situation.
Baby, I've been there for you. I took you to the hospital. I nursed you. I fed you. I did all these wonderful things for you.
You ain't been there for
you.
You have
Yes,
not
I
been there
have.
for my kids.
All these things
like you've been there for my kids.
From birth, baby.
How come she thinks you never treated her the way you treated the other kids, and you think you did?
I believe her mom brainwashed her, Maury.
Oh,
I believe she really brainwashed her,
crazy.
because it seemed like your mom just had you twisted up and things. She knew
I could see
what
for
the real
myself. You
deal
don't think
was,
when
and
I
she
got
got
of age, I
close to
seen
you.
for myself.
You had it twisted up, because when the other girls get sick,
I
take
had
them
what
to the
twisted
hospital.
up?
You never took none of the other girls. You always favored Markia. And
Man,
I'm
you
thinking,
telling a damn
you
lie. You know
brainwashed
you ain't
her.
never took
You
nobody
brainwashed
to no
that girl.
hospital.
Maurice, what was your reaction when you found out that 11 years old, Rakia told Markia that?
Well, my
He didn't take
reaction
you
was she should have been handling this business so the girl would actually grow up knowing what the real deal is, instead of going through life till she left.
I told you from day one about Marquis.
He didn't say
That's
me.
why when
He
we was
said
staying down
Markia.
there with your
He
brother.
said
Is Maurice Markia's biological father? I have the results in my hand, but before I read
I'm
them,
gonna be very pissed
before I read
that ain't
them,
my
Maurice,
daughter. Yes.
you want to be Markia's father, don't you?
Of course I want to be her father. And if the DNA read any way different, I'm still her father.
Here we go.
Lord Jesus.
In the case of 23-year-old Markia, Maurice, you are not the father.
That
I
hurt.
told you.
Ridiculous.
That hurt. That hurt. Rakia.
That's it, like.
I love you,
Baby, don't cry. Don't cry, baby. I already told you, Marquis. You
All
should.
them
That's
years.
ridiculous. Like, I get like.
Well, see, I
No,
always
better,
knew.
like-
I know it hurts. I know it hurts. I know it hurts because that's the only father you knew.
No, like.
sorry,
this is
babe, but
crazy.
I'm here
I can't.
for you.
I
Talk
really
to me,
can't.
Marquis.
Like.
I love you.
It
I
hurts.
just
'Cause I
want to
never got no. I never got any.
I just want a relationship with you. I've been trying to have a relationship with you all my life. You thought I was
Like,
alive.
but-
You
Yes, I did. Because you didn't have
more
any
than you
names.
love me.
Yeah, no. You didn't have any names.
I'm
Markia,
sorry,
No
Markia,
places?
but I'm with
Anything.
you.
Markia,
You
Markia,
didn't have. You
Markia.
didn't give me no names or
I'm
nothing.
sorry,
All you said
baby.
is
Markia.
it was some it's crazy.
I know,
I can't even
I
speak
know.
right now.
Markia.
And that was my mistake.
Hold on,
Marquis.
Rakia. Yeah, hold on.
That was my
Markia,
mistake.
would you want to find your birth father?
No,
Yeah,
like
she do.
I
Yes,
don't
she
even
do.
know.
Yes, she do.
Like I'm just really
Can
hurt
you help
right
her?
now.
Rakia, can you help
No.
her?
But she can't help me because you don't know any
can't help him
names.
because I don't know what
Nothing.
men are. I had
I
a
love
one night
you,
stand
Markia, and
with
I'm
one
here
of
for
the
you,
guys,
baby.
and I don't know
I'm here
his
for
whereabouts. And the other one, I don't know where he
Where I
is.
come from, and now I can't even have that because you don't know any names. Nobody like it's crazy.
But I think there's still hope. Like if he's been in the system somewhere, your DNA could go through the system or something. It's hope. I believe.
Well, you still got me in your corner, baby. You still got me in your corner, no matter what, okay?
Thank
I'm
you,
still-
Maurice.
You are not the father.